Hi, I want to show you a few quick tips on how to make a video from home look better. I'm sitting in a home office and I'm facing my window. This is not terrible lighting, but it's not the best. So I wanted to add just a simple lamp from home, and I'm going to put it in front of my computer and turn that on. That improved us some. That got us a little bit better light. And then I took another lamp and it has a monitoring adjusting arm on it, and I moved it. And that changes it completely. Also, I'm using an iPhone that has a Velcro piece on the back of it, and I've attached it to my actual desktop. And so I'm able to take my desktop and move it up and down until I get to the right space for my height. I'm looking at the camera at the same eye level, so the camera is right there for me to look at you. You know, so many people look at the screen while they're filming, and it's so easy to do because you're seeing yourself. But we need to be looking into the camera when we're talking to an audience, and that means you're not looking at yourself. There are ways to turn on the video and off the video so that you can clip it at the end. So it's important to remember to freeze at the beginning and to freeze at the end. Give yourself 3 to 5 seconds so that when you're using your iPhone or when you're using YouTube to video or Zoom or Skype, you can go in and use the clipping tool and just clip it to the beginning of where you are. Now, I'm pretty consistent about not clipping the end of mine, but clipping the beginning of mine. But you can do everything from popping in an intro and an exit to leaving it just stark the way it is and then putting a cover on it. I use Canva to create covers if I'm in a hurry, and I go there and I choose the video cover size for YouTube and create a look that's consistent so that my channel, which is not a major part of my business at this time, but I want it to look nice if someone does go there. And so I create consistent channel covers so that people know it's same me. There are millions of people out there who make video, and right now, individualized covers are not as important as consistently putting my name and face to the name of it so I can be found. Today is about lighting, and it's about figuring it out. You also will learn that if you're a female who wears makeup or a guy who wears makeup, you're going to want to powder yourself down some because you usually will look shiny in the light, and that shows up. It doesn't matter if you're going to wear full face or whether you're just going to use powder to help keep the light from reflecting or keep you looking natural. How close you are to the camera really matters. When you get very up close like this, it's usually not as good a video as when you back up. You can take a picture of where you're videoing before you start to see if there are any distractors in the background. I really love having a more set wall behind me, but in this particular room, to get natural light, I need to be at a 45-degree angle. So you're seeing part of a wardrobe that's my shelving system, and you're seeing part of my closet. I'm about 4 feet away from the camera so that the sound is maximized. If I'm further than that on an iPhone, it would not be as loud or as clear for you. And likewise, if I'm too close, when I'm with other people in a Zoom room, it looks like I'm coming too close to the camera. Kind of gauge who you're with and then monitor and adjust where you are from it. I find about 3 feet from the camera is perfect for it to be good sound and for it to absolutely be clear in the picture. But some people like it sooner or that. Your bandwidth sometimes will affect how fast you can move. Right now, I can move my hands up and down and it's fine, but you'll be on some Zoom calls or some Skype calls where you'll see it having trouble catching up. That's not something you can control. It may be that your bandwidth is fine, but the people who are watching it aren't on a higher bandwidth, or there's too many things happening at their house at one time, too many televisions running, the microwave running, lots of things happening, so they're not getting a clear picture. So when there are multiple people in the group, usually you want to keep hand gesturing to a minimum because otherwise it's may be distracting to other people who are speaking. I hope that this has been helpful for you to have just a few ways to improve your home videos for YouTube or for Zoom meetings. And I hope you're enjoying being at home, and I hope that this is helpful to you. Again, in review, first of all, distance to the camera, about 2.5 to 3 feet is perfect. Using a light behind where the camera is or to the right of it, 45-degree angle. I just used a home lighting. I have camera lighting for the studio, but I'm not using that today. What I'm using is just a natural light. I don't think I can stretch it without unplugging it, but it's just a regular old torch light. And I took the cover off of it and set it behind my computer to get brighter light since it's a stormy day. I also have the ability to use a wedge light that's just like a $9 light off of Amazon, but it has the ability to flex and move until I can find the most natural light. So that if the window's giving me really good light on one side, but I need the other to be balanced out, then I can use it behind the screen to also pick it up. I try not to have backlight because that messes up the picture sometimes or reflects. And as you see, I have put wallpaper behind the glass that's in my wardrobe so that it will not reflect light through it. They're just simple little tips you can do to make it easier for you at home. And I hope that it's helpful to you. Have a great day. Let's keep everything easier online.